What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hensey, joined today for the Yankees pregame by the man, Sean Petrucci. How we doing, Sean?
Doing well today. How you doing?
Listen, I can't complain as usual. Listen, shout out to everybody currently in the chat. I know it is a Thursday. What is it? Afternoon? What, like late morning? I don't even know what we call this.
Afternoon.
Yeah, I guess it's like early afternoon. But shout out to everybody currently in the chat. We got a big day of content. I promise you guys a watch party for today's game. We're going to get a watch party for today's game. So we're going to do the pregame for about 20, 30 minutes. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to head back on live and do a watch party. But Sean, I say we start things off tonight kind of by addressing the lineup. Not tonight, this afternoon. Addressing the Yankees lineup for this afternoon. We got DJ leading things off. Stanton in the 2-hole. Love to see that. Judge 3, Urshela 4, Torres 5, Ford 6, Hicks 7, Higgy 8, and Frazier back in the lineup at 9. I kind of like this lineup. It's solid. Yeah. Especially look like considering what they have to work with. You probably can assemble a better lineup.
No, this is the best personnel they have possible for this.
Yeah.
For a lineup.
Yeah. And honestly, like I'm a little bit surprised that nobody's really sitting. It seems like the Yankees like went full throttle for the entire Astros series. And I kind of love to see that. Like we're really going for the sweep today. And I think it would mean a ton if the Yankees could end up sweeping the Astros, right?
No, yeah, they have to. And the Yankees know that. That's why like you got all these guys still in there. I feel like if this was like, I mean, we saw it in the Detroit series. Going for a sweep, right? And like we sat Stanton or sat like whoever.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just like we're still probably going to win, but we'll set these guys. Like now it's like, no, like we're going for the throw.
No, listen, and they have Cole on the mound. With Cole on the mound, that's almost a guaranteed win. Going up against McCullers does have a nice flow going on. But like he's not better than Gerrit Cole by any stretch of reality. Yeah. But I'm expecting a huge performance from Cole today. We know like when the lights are brightest, Cole kind of steps up. And you know for a fact, going up against his former team, he wants to come out today and absolutely shove.
I really wish this was a night game.
Yes, I know. Like, this is like a premier like Sunday night baseball matchup.
Yes. But like instead we get it on a Thursday afternoon at 1 o'clock.
I know. Thursday afternoon games never make any sense to me. I don't know why it's a thing, but I'm not going to complain too much. The Yankees are on a 6-game winning streak. No, they're on a 5, right?
No, they're on
make it 6.
5. Today would make it 6, yes.
Yeah. But Eduardo's at the stadium. What's going on, Eduardo?
Eduardo?
I was there last night. I don't know if you guys could tell. Bro, okay, story time. So, you know how like the majority of our team went to the game last night? Mm-hmm. That's also why my voice is a little bit hoarse. I don't know if you could tell, but it hurts. But I got a chicken bucket. Okay, I got a chicken bucket before we went and kind of sat at the seats. It started pouring, okay? And I got a little bit too excited, and I guess I just completely forgot that my chicken bucket was sitting there on the floor. And next thing you know, 5 minutes later, I go to grab a piece of chicken, and it's all soggy.
Oh. What was that, like $20 down the drain?
$20 down the drain on a chicken bucket.
Is it $20?
It's $20 for chicken and fries. I mean, it's a decent amount of chicken, and it's very good, bro. Bro, I shoved like 3 tenders down my throat. It just shoved it down.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it.
Just before it got soggy.
It's like the only thing that I buy there is a chicken bucket.
No, yeah, but listen, like I know a lot of you guys couldn't make it to the post game last night. We did go live for the post game at like 12. It was fun. It was me and Dan for the majority of the time, and then Sean came in kind of towards the midway, I guess. But we kind of like broke down like what Yankee Stadium is like for you guys who haven't been there since it's reopened because of COVID. And honestly, it's such a weird but cool feeling, like seeing the stadium so empty, especially like for a sellout at 20% capacity, right? It's so weird seeing it empty, but also having that postseason atmosphere because it had that last night. I mean, like the first 2 games, it really did.
I wonder what it would have felt like if that was like a Baltimore series. Right. I want to try like compare and contrast. I feel like it'd just be like dead. You kind of just like watching a baseball game. You get excited if something happens, but it's like,
No,
I feel like everyone was just standing up the whole time.
But on the flip side of things, could you imagine like what these games would be like at 100% capacity?
I know, dude. I wish.
Oh my! Like a genuine playoff game.
Even if it was like the end of May and it was 33%, there's like a little bit more. You're like another 6,000-7,000 people in there.
No, yeah. Listen, I had a great time last night. Shout out to anybody else who has been to one of these Houston games. Love it. CJ says, why did I just get the noti? Blame YouTube.
YouTube stinks.
Yeah, YouTube is absolute trash. Eduardo has an update for us, by the way. Finding parking, I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Eduardo,
didn't take too long.
You find that parking, you pay $45 for it, and get back to us.
That's the worst part, bro.
Ugh. But like at that point, like I don't live far enough from the stadium where it's like the Ubers are ridiculous price. So like there and back, if you split it with somebody, it's like $30 each way. Like I'd rather do that than like pay $45 for parking and pay tolls and gas. You know what I mean? So if you live close enough to the stadium, like Uber is the way to go.
I think when I go, I'm probably just gonna take the train and subway.
Yeah,
much cheaper.
Yeah,
you got to rely on catching a train and stuff, but that's fine.
Yeah, mass transit or Uber, definitely the way to go. I hate driving to Yankee Stadium. But Daniel says, did Dan get his steak for breakfast? So you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Like last night, we got a ton of
that.
donations towards Dan's breakfast fund. Do you want to know what Dan got for breakfast this morning?
I feel like it was really underwhelming.
It was super underwhelming.
It's like a muffin.
It was. I told Dan, I said, Dan, breakfast is on me. Anything you want, you could get it. This man gets a plain bagel with strawberry cream cheese.
That's it.
I'm like, that's it, Dan? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Well, okay.
He's being too polite.
No, yeah. Let's see. What do we got? Yeah, okay. I actually have a question about John Means no-hitter. Why is this flying so under the radar?
You know what I noticed? So yesterday on ESPN's Instagram account, they posted. You remember Aaron Judge's throw? I think it was against Boston. It was like in the corner, and he threw out someone at second. It's like a perfect throw to Didi. They posted that for no good reason. Not a single thing about John Means on their ESPN Instagram account. Not a single thing. Not a single. All they do is just post like these random things that they recycle every month, and they don't highlight things like about baseball.
Bro, it's so odd just because like, bro, like every text that I got about like John Means no-hitter was like someone saying like, oh, the Orioles just threw a no-hitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like it wasn't even like
it was basically like a perfect game. The only blemish was a drop third strike.
Your mic sounds different now.
Yeah, because I realized that my AirPods were
oh, was it your AirPods instead of your
sometimes
mic?
the auto connects to the AirPods. Like it's like different.
It doesn't sound bad with AirPods. Like shout out to AirPods, quality microphone, I guess. Anthony, YouTube fan, says it will be interesting to see the dynamic between Cole and his former team in today's game. Sweep would be really nice to see. Stay warm, NYC, because it's very chilly in the Northeast. I thought it was pretty nice out today.
It's like 60.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's very chilly.
And sunny. It's nice out.
No, yeah, it's really nice. But yeah, listen, kind of mentioned this when we went over the lineup. I think Gerrit Cole is going to come out today and just shove, dude. Because we know, like, bro, we know that when Cole is facing a big situation, he performs when it counts. And today is one of those games where I could see him kind of just putting the team on his back and just, I think, I hate to say this, but this might be Gerrit Cole's best start as a Yankee today. Just because of the situation and the circumstances behind it, I think that he's not going to let us down at all.
No, I don't think so either. I think if we score 3 runs, we're going to win the game.
Yeah. And
Cole's going to give us at least 7. I would hope.
And it's so clear that, like, the Yankees are in the Astros' head at this point. And it's so crazy because, bro, we're never that team. We're never the team to get in someone else's head. We're always the ones being bullied.
We're pulling a raise against the Yankees right now. That's what we're doing.
It's crazy. I love it, bro. I love it.
That's what we're doing.
Damien says, yo, Pat, last night on the broadcast, they hinted at Andujar possibly coming up to platoon the outfield. Guess that was their grand scheme when trading Tauchman. If that's their grand scheme, that's so stupid.
Yeah, because that probably takes a plus defender and turns him into a minus defender. And then I'll probably take Andujar's bat over Tauchman's. Like, if you take Andujar's bat and Tauchman's defense, perfect player.
Yeah, but then
for the Yankees,
it's just not realistic.
No,
you know
obviously,
what I mean?
we could play that game all day. But I'm just saying, like, it'd be nice if Andujar could play defense.
No, yeah.
Stupid.
JS says, since we already won the series, do you think we should throw the first 9 Astro hitters and forfeit the game? No, just because I'd like the sweep. But here's my thing. 2 Yankees were hit last night, right?
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Cole won't hit anybody, bro.
Cole won't, but like...
Could you imagine, though, like he hits like Altuve, lead off, and they toss him?
Oh, don't even say that.
They
then,
would
like, Michael King's got to come in for like 6 innings.
I think Aaron Boone would probably throw hands at the umpires, and we'd finally gain some respect for him.
If he did, I'd be ecstatic. I'd actually be ecstatic.
He would have to.
No, I know. Like at that point, bro, Aaron Boone would have to go in there and like pick up dirt and throw it in the umpire's face.
No,
Like that's the only way I could see that
I
situation.
think Cole
getting
would probably
resolved.
kill him.
No, could you imagine Cole?
Yeah.
You'd probably have to like lock that dude in a jail cell to like keep him from attacking the umpire. Same, in a sick way. CJ says, Pat, I wasn't on the live yesterday, but I watched it today. Quality content with Dan and Sean. Now, chat, listen, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time, stay tuned for the vlog that is going to be dropping on our YouTube channel. If you think last night's live stream was content, just wait for the vlog that comes out tomorrow. I can promise you
I'm
it
excited
is
to see it.
the best piece of content that we've ever produced at Unhinged Yankees. So, listen, I don't know if it's going to hit as well as like our podcast type videos, but it's one of my favorite pieces of content.
I feel like it's going to hit pretty well.
Tomorrow at 12. Stay tuned for that. THG says, I want a sweep and a massive line brawl between the Yankees and Astros. Listen,
I don't think the Yankees have to, though. They're beating them up. They don't have to, throw hands at them.
You don't, bro. Just because we said this before the series started, I would much rather destroy them on the field than like destroy them like physically. You know what I mean? Like I want to destroy their mental game. Like, bro, there was some chants last night. I don't know if you could hear them, but they were foul. Like,
I heard
foul, bro.
Bregman, Correa, Altuve. You could hear it clear as day. Gurriel, he couldn't really hear anything, but I heard people are saying like you're a racist.
Yes, there was
that.
There was very loud.
So good.
You're a racist chance. Screw you, Yuli Gurriel. Like I don't know how he got that.
He should get the most. He should get the most hate. He really should because he's a bad person. Everyone else is like okay, the morals and whatnot, but like dude, like he's actually like racist.
He's genuinely a bad person, and I feel like it's crazy to think about because like 2017 seems like it was kind of recent, but. Bro, if he did today what he did in 2017, bro, he'd be done for. Like, absolutely done for.
It really did fly under the radar.
Yeah. Futai says, remember the deal if the vlog hits 50K views?
What was the deal?
I don't know. Oh, I think I had to get my boy Peter, and we'd have to do a Omegle stream.
Oh, is that when you, like, call random people and stuff?
Yeah. I don't think it'll get to 50K, but listen, if it does, I'll do anything, bro. Whatever.
I was gonna say, yeah.
CJ says, happy late birthday, Sean. Never got a chance to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, Pat, and I already told you happy birthday, but still, happy birthday.
Thank you, CJ.
CJ's a legend. Love CJ. What else we got in the chat? Pat, I was watching your old vids and you look and sound so small. You know what, Turfbike Nation? It's kind of crazy because like
he still is small.
Yeah, listen, I look back on some of those old videos and I'm like, damn, like they weren't even that long ago. Like, you know what I mean?
No, they really weren't. Didn't the media start like a year ago?
Yeah, bro. We started this like a year ago, and I think the oldest video on our channel is from like 2019, which is only 2 years ago. And like I look like a toddler. I sound like a toddler. I'm like imagine like a first grader. But he has to make a speech in front of an entire school by himself on the stage with like a spotlight on him. That's what I sounded like. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Yankees. I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy. That's exactly what I was. Just saying.
You know what? Even weird for me is like even not that long ago, like you changed like your setup a little bit, with, like your camera angle and stuff. Like even watching those clips and videos just looks weird.
Yeah, no, chat. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I think ever since we kind of changed the setup, I changed my setup and like the camera angle. I think that's when we started to improve heavily.
Yeah, no, because it looks a little more official now. Yeah.
Yeah. Older Pat sounds like he stutters after every sentence. Let's leave old Pat alone. Okay. Old Pat never did anything to you guys. He kind of just wanted to produce content for everybody. So let him be. CJ said, you also said you would do a 24-hour stream if it hits 50K. You know,
what would you do for 24 hours?
Who would watch me for 24 hours?
Yeah,
bro, I'd have to just,
there'd be
I'd
like
have
a 20-hour period of like 10 viewers.
No, yeah.
So shout out to those 10 people that would watch.
But listen, for 50K views, it might be worth it. It'd be like a celebratory.
You could try it.
Yeah,
you definitely have to do it for like 10K or something like that.
No, 10K.
No, subscribers. My bad.
Oh no, I think that's too little. I'm probably like 100K. I'd do that. CJ says, I miss trivia. It was so fun. Pat was the GOAT at trivia. Sean won sometimes, not really.
I won once and retired.
Damn. You know what I do want to talk about really quick? Judge going 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts last night.
I mean,
Now, it's just so fitting that the one game that Dan goes to all season, Judge
I
has a
think that
5
was the problem.
strikeout game.
I think that was the problem. Yeah. I mean, he just
Come
looked
on,
like he
dude.
was lost. He really looked like
No.
he was lost. He was getting attacked with breaking balls away, just soft stuff away. And then when he
You think
finally
he
gets a
rebounds?
fastball to hit, he's expecting the breaking balls. I think a good rebound game after a 5 strikeout game, go like 1 for 4 and don't strike out. And that's
Yeah.
a good rebound game.
Just
make
put up some
contact.
good at bats.
Go 0 for 4 and just hit the ball and play 4 times. That's a good rebound.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. What do we got? Ungrateful fans. Judge strikes out 5 times. Boo. Lindor, hold my beer. I'm
Lindor's
hitting
been
157.
so bad, dude.
No, really bad. But it's actually funny because like I don't think I heard any boos for Judge last night, unless they just weren't in my section.
If you look at his numbers, still like he's doing perfectly fine this season. It's just one bad game. Like I don't have to kill him for it.
He's not doing as good as Stanton though. Let's talk about Stanton for a minute because bro,
No.
it's unreal because once again let's kind of flash back to last night. It was the bottom of the 3rd inning when he crushed that home run, right? Bro, you knew right off the bat it was an absolute moonshot. I told Dan right before like he launched it, I was like, Dan, if he hits a home run right here, I'm tackling you. Bro, next thing you know, next pitch gone, tackled, almost fell off the 200 level, saw my life flash.
Would have been worth it.
Like that's it. Content would have been content. And then, bro, next
I don't
thing you
know
know,
who's
like
posting the content,
but bro, it's so like confusing because I guess there's a lot of people at the Yankee game that look like Dan and I because one I saw like a lot of like people on his Twitter like, oh, just saw you on Yes Network, just like no. And then he asked like for a screenshot. Bro, he asked for a screenshot and it was like 2 random ass dudes. Like no. Sorry. And then bro, a couple people in the chat last night were like, we saw you on TV. I'm like, that was not us. Was not us.
No, they don't have the cameras up there in section 230.
Yeah, I mean they could probably point them there if they wanted.
They could like glance at it for like a second, maybe, but
yeah. Dirtbike Nation says very easy trivia question: who hit a walk-off home run in the 2003 ALCS Game 7? No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
That was Brett Gardner.
He probably has been playing for that long.
No, yeah. I listen. I wonder what Brett Gardner was doing in the year 2003, right? Because when was he born?
Plotting his
rise to Yankee stardom. So right now, Brett Gardner's 37. 18 years ago,
destroy the Yankees.
18 years ago, he was how old? 37
20?
minus 18.
19?
19?
No, 21. 19. Oh, jeez.
Wow. You can't make fun of me for bad math anymore. Can't make fun of
It's
me.
early.
See, this is exactly what I'm saying, Sean. You weren't by the dugout? No. That was not us. Now, if somebody can like let me know who these people were that like looked like us near the dugout, send me a picture because I'm confused. You should have had the Unhinged flag and used it for when Stanton hit a home run. You would have gone on TV. I don't think so because Yes Network would probably consider that like what is that like promotion, like free promotion. Like why would they do that?
What's Unhinged?
They wouldn't even know. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then Dan's idea, not yet. But Dan's idea the other day, he's like, bro, let's bring the Unhinged flag. Oh, wait, was it Dan that said this? It was somebody who said it. Bring the Unhinged flag and hold it up during the national anthem. I was like, what? I'm like, that's a terrible idea. Like, I'm not trying to throw Dan under the bus because I'm not 100% sure it was him. But it was somebody that was like, yo, bring it and like hold it up during the night. It might have been Para, to be honest. It's a very Para thing. I think it was Para. Yeah, no, it was brutal.
Oh God, no! Don't
Dawn
do that.
says, who is joining you for the watch party today?
Some random rookie, I think.
Sean Petrucci. Yeah, Sean Petrucci is joining you for the watch party.
Sorry, if you don't like me, then I guess you're not going to tune in.
No, yeah, if you guys don't want not 30 minutes, more than 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I wish it was 30 minutes.
Like 3 hours, man.
Yeah, 3 hours of me and Sean. You're not going to want to come to the watch party at 1 o'clock. So just saying.
Yeah, but who doesn't like that? I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. Futai says, I actually predicted Lindor would suck once he got traded. I said on the live stream when he got traded, I believe I could prove it. Futai, I believe you just because you're a legend.
I believe you, yeah.
I call him Futsdramas.
Yeah, reaching.
Yeah, it's a stretch. Whatever.
It doesn't flow.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy though that he stinks like that.
It was Para, by the way.
It was Para?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
people
now
remember that.
I'm starting to think this is a troll. Ranting baseball friends. A Pat, I saw you on TV yesterday. This is definitely.
It's a troll. Yeah. You
No,
know the
he's-
chat, dude. You say
Yeah.
one thing, and boom.
No, it's like, oh,
They
I
get
hate
to
when
run.
people say "May the Fourth be with you." May the Fourth be with you. Bang, bang, bang,
You know
bang.
someone's
10
gonna
straight
say
comments. No, now they are. Yeah. Let's
I
see.
would.
Michael says, "So, are you guys gonna throw a watch
Yes,
party?"
sir.
The answer is yes. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Let's see. Sean, I love you.
Thank you, CJ.
That's so nice. Sean is a great guy and funny. This
Thank
is
you,
like a
man.
Sean hype party.
Everyone just loves
like
me.
it.
Here we go.
Let's get it. All right. So, Sean, back to the game today, real quick. Clint Frazier is back in the lineup after sitting off yesterday. Round of applause to him. Love Clint.
You know he's going deep today, right?
I think Clint's gonna go deep. I was just gonna say that. I was like, do we have any predictions for how Clint's gonna do today? I think he goes deep.
I honestly think you know who I think goes deep today. Finally, haven't predicted it since Game 1. I think I predicted Gleyber Torres' first home run of the season. Didn't happen
Today.
but I'm predicting
Oh.
it today though. No. Like Yankees' first home run of the season, I said it's gonna be Gleyber. Jokes
Oh
on
yeah, I
me. Still
remember you
hasn't
said
hit
that.
one.
No,
But-
it's fine.
I think he does it today. I really do.
Fair.
He's seen the ball really, really well. I know he's popping some up, but how many times he's hit into the warning track? He's just missing it.
You know who else? Who else has also seen the ball pretty well lately? Aaron Hicks, bro. He had a clutch hit yesterday. Real clutch hit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron Hicks.
Ripped the double 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Pat, may the 6th be with you.
Wait, was that yesterday that he hit that double?
Yeah. No.
It was
yeah.
yesterday. Yeah. He did have a hit in Game 1 too.
Yeah.
It was yesterday
Yeah,
he hit that double because Gio didn't score.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Andrew said, "Did you see Zach Hampel at the game?" No.
He's too busy in the bleachers pushing people over and getting offended.
No. The real question is, what are those sick, demented, and pea-brained fans going to do when we play in Houston? They're going to boo because somehow they think that
dude,
is
they're
our
gonna
fault.
try to do what the Yankees fans did, and it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, but the funny part is, bro, there was a decent amount of Astros fans at the game last night.
Honestly, if you're an Astros fan and you sit in the bleachers, I kind of respect you.
Bro,
To go
I
in
was
there like
saying
that.
this last night. If someone showed up at the game, any of these games in Astros gear, respect, like major respect.
Like I wouldn't heckle them. I hope they don't get heckled because it's just to show unless they're being unless they're feeding into the
No, yeah,
but
like that's
if
my
they're just
thing, like-
enjoying the game. I respect them for going there.
no, yeah. Like let's say roles were reversed, right? And God forbid I was an Astros fan, I would never go to
No.
Yankee Stadium with
No
Astros
shot.
gear
You
on.
get beat
Never.
up.
No, yeah. These people just have nothing to lose, I guess. I don't know. You're already an Astros fan, so like, how much worse could your life get?
Exactly.
Damn,
Shots.
that was a nice jab. Oh, that was like a Floyd Mayweather jab. I
None
like
of them
that.
are gonna. No one's watching. I think, but clip it.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm surprised the Astros are letting their 5'6" toddler play today. 1 o'clock.
It's his birthday today, man. Have some respect.
Do you remember in the offseason we had that scenario we came up with Jose Altuve? And I'm like, yo, Sean, what do? You wake up one morning, walk downstairs, and Altuve's eating cereal at your table. And you're like, I don't know. I was like,
I honestly,
I probably don't know either.
I would be
at a loss for words.
I'm gonna beat him up. Like, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not going to do anything. Like you'd
I
probably
don't think
walk
I'd
over and
do
be like,
anything.
hey, Jose, how are you doing?
I wouldn't ask him how he's doing. I don't really care
No.
how he's doing.
Okay, I think I could set up the situation. Ready? This is me. I'm walking, bang. See him at the table. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'd be
That
like,
would
what are
probably
you
be it.
doing here? Yeah. Or get out. Like no one wants you here. I'd verbally attack him. I wouldn't physically attack him.
Bro, last thing I need is a lawsuit from Jose Altuve.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say, he's also a pro athlete. He'd probably beat my ass.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean he might be small, but he'd probably just demolish me.
Yeah.
But I would see his chest tattoo before I'd let him leave. I would rip
His
open his
phantom
shirt,
and a
bro.
tattoo.
Let's see, Pat. I can
Oh,
honestly
man.
say that the Yankees are finally back, Michael, and
I'll
I
say that
love
if they
hearing
win
that
today.
from you. No,
Yeah, I
I
do.
love hearing that from
I do.
Michael because
I do.
Michael has been so negative, and now to see Michael being positive again, love that, my man.
That's how you know the Yankees are back. When the negative guys are like, you know what? Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, but
It's okay. We're all
there's kind of
negatives.
no negative aspects of it. What's a negative aspect of the Yankees right now? They're firing on all cylinders.
None. Even our worst hitter at the plate this season. Aaron Hicks has had a couple of nice hits this season. I mean, this series. So,
Exactly.
I mean, you can't really complain too much. Brett Gardner.
That's true.
Can we talk about him with the bases loaded coming up every single time?
Every Sean,
time,
it's
dude.
ridiculous. Okay, but
I'm like, all right, we're setting up for Gardy, bases loaded. Happens. 2 innings later, happens again.
Let me tell you one thing, Sean, and chat, you guys listen to this closely. I gave a shout out to Brett Gardner last night. He made a great throw for the first time in his career to the cutoff man, but then Gio kind of finished it off.
Ooh,
but
Gio with the strike.
I was shocked when Brett Gardner threw an absolute bullet to Gio Urshela. I did not see that coming at all.
3-hopped.
No, I know.
Fully expecting it.
Bro, shout out to him. And I kind of put a video in our chat, and now Brandon's never gonna let me live it down. I think he sent it in the chat 5 times tonight. I was like, yo, shout out to Brett Gardner.
You know, like if Brett Gardner hits a home run today, boom.
Boom. That's gonna be on
coming
Twitter
in the chat.
everywhere. Yeah.
It should.
Judge might need to use a tennis racket, please. No more strikeouts. You know what, Alan? If he hits 3 home runs today, you might have a little different feeling about him. He doesn't need a tennis racket. He just needs a big hug and let him be himself. All right. Parker has a good question. Pat, should we play righty Hicks no matter what?
No, because he's never faced righty pitching as a righty. So I mean, he hits lefties really well. But that's because they're lefties, you know. And I think his swing is more comfortable on the right side, regardless. Yeah. But for a switch hitter, I don't think you could just hit a righty as a righty. I don't know. It would take a lot of practicing. Yeah,
that's exactly my thing. I mean, I'm not going to have him abandon the switch hitting thing just yet.
Definitely,
if we see the whole season of him, though, we'll see if he should kind of
if the splits are drastic, I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees are like, hey, you want to try hitting righty more?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
CJ says Altuve kind of looks like a nice guy, though, not talking baseball. He looks like a nice guy, but Correa does not. I'm sorry. You know, and I've said this so many times. I mean, looking at the Astros right now, I know Altuve is the public enemy number 1 among the Yankees fan base just because of the whole buzzer thing, the MVP thing. But looking at the Astros personalities and everything, easily my top 3 most hated would have to be Correa, Bregman, Gurriel. I don't think Altuve is in my top 3.
I hate Jose Altuve because I hated him before this even. He's probably the only Astro I really disliked before this scandal. But that's just because he would kill the Yankees. He was a really good baseball player.
Yeah.
But when it comes around like before this cheating scandal, everyone loved Jose Altuve. Because
everyone besides Yankee fans.
Yeah, but because he's a good guy, but this scandal, the Correa's comments, Bregman, Gurriel, these guys are actually bad people.
They're bad people.
I guess you could say, but Gurriel's probably a bad person. Bregman and Correa just have giant egos that are a little too big.
I would say Correa's a bad person.
He's just an ass.
He's just a douche, bro.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's the easiest. That's the lightest way to
put
it.
So is Bregman.
Yeah. But listen, Sean, do we have any predictions for today's ball game? What do we think the final score is going to be? What do you think Cole's going to do? Any home run, guys? What are we thinking?
I'm going Cole double-digit strikeouts, going 7 innings.
Fair.
I'm going Gleyber Torres home run. I'm going 5-2 Yankees win.
I like it. I have Cole, actually. Call me crazy. I think he's going 8.
Okay. Oh, there you were saying something bad. By the way, don't even say
No.
I was like, how could you?
I think he's going to go 8. I think he's going to have double-digit strikeouts, and he's not going to allow any runs today. No runs.
I don't think so. It's just because he's been looking so good. I mean, you got to be careful with these hitters. they cheated, but it's still a good lineup.
Yeah, he's going to match Kluber's
start. Is pretty dangerous. So
yeah,
he's going to have to locate very, very nicely today. I think he will. Yeah. That changeup is going to be huge.
As far as home runs go, I think Stanton is going to hit another one just because he's such an easy pick at this point.
Wow.
And 2, I think Hicks is going to homer today.
If Hicks or Gleyber homers today, I'll be very, very happy. We need Gleyber to hit 1. Just 1.
Give me Stanton, Hicks, and I'm still hoping Clint launches 1 today, as usual. But chat, yeah, right. But chat, that is gonna wrap things up for today's pregame. You guys know the deal. We're gonna be live in less than 30 minutes. At 1 o'clock for the watch party for today's game. We're gonna be live for the entirety of the game, kind of talking about it and whatnot. So join us for that if you guys are interested. Once again, 1 o'clock on this channel. Stay tuned. We'll be back in less than 30 minutes. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Peace. See you guys soon.